Hi guys, welcome back to Gamer Muzzle Videos. We are jumping into some sim racing system for a quick race in the Audi TT Cup car. This is the first time we use sim racing system for a while. Let's find out how it's going. Of course, it is 3:55, just coming up to 4 PM, so it's not the most active of times. I think we've only got 7 people registered for this race, but we are all set up and ready to go, which is the main thing. So when it comes to future sim racing system races, it should just be a case of loading up and jumping in. Of course, if you want to try sim racing system yourself, you will need to sign up for it. You will need to sign up with a real name. You just download the sim racing system app off the website once you've signed up, and slap it in your Assetto Corsa folder. Then away you go, essentially, and you can just jump in and do organised races. Every hour there's a race, different cars, different tracks. You might also have to download some mod tracks as well, but they're all listed inside of the simulator when you first launch it. If you don't have those tracks in there, they will link you to the race department links with all those downloads. Again, you just slap those tracks into your Assetto Corsa content folder and you're done. So this race is a Audi TT Cup race. And we've got 3 minutes until it should launch off. Just make sure we've got our force feedback set. I think we do, yes. Who we got in the game? Sebastian Brunier, who's normally on the stream. Christian Drozd. Jackelm Ruschiger. I can't say these names, these are crazy names. Janko Zgambo. And on that note, we can now join the server. Pop in the car. Oh, there we go. We were driving this car before because it's all set up and ready. Fantastic. There we go. So we're going to have a couple of minutes of practice, then it goes 10 minutes of qualifying, and then the race, I think, is a 20-minute race. What are we driving? The Audi TT Cup car. Gonna put a touch more filtering on and turn its force feedback a little bit down. 2 times 30 min. Is that the format for this event? It's gonna be a disaster. Sim racing system in the chat. It's alright, it's the practice. Doesn't count when you murder people in practice. This is our first time driving this car at this circuit, so it's very much a warm-up race. I'm going to put the Delta at the top of the screen. We'll make it more clear, and we'll just see if we can chip away at our own little lap times here. I'll put it so you guys can see it. There we go. Time to start using the skin transfer app. Yeah, I need to set things up. I literally just got a sim racing system back on the computer. Is that Nuno or is that Lino Carrera that's acting as sim racing system YouTube? Oh no, Enrique. I can't remember. I can't remember who's who. Everyone seems to have access to these to the account. It's Enrique, okay. Lino has access to the Sim Racing System YouTube as well, doesn't he? Sure, they use this as a runway when they do the Red Bull Air Race because it's got the runway markers down the middle of the road. Hi Tim, welcome back. We have to remember that this car has absolutely terrible brakes on it. Oh, he does. Okay, that makes sense. I think of all the cars in AC, this one probably has the least effective brakes. Maybe I just need to... Oh, I need to just give it 100%, I think. We've got ABS. We just need to stamp on them more, make sure we're using them fully. Don't think they're going to lock up. This car's a massive shunt when you shift gear as well. Promotion of the Game of Muscle Race. Yeah, I've put a tweet out. Hopefully people sign up to it. It should be good. Lotus 311. The best car in the simulator, let's face it. Hi Kramit. Of course you do. Who doesn't? Okay. Qualifying. Here we go. And we need to put... Where's that little lap timer thing on? The reason the camera's high is because I'm using a TV whilst I'm driving in 2D. Normally I drive in VR, and my TV's really high up on the rig, so that's why it's high, because the TV's like above my wheel. So it makes sense to me, but it'll probably look a bit weird to you guys. This is what I want. Okay, let's see what lap times we can put in. It's like I'm the world's tallest man for you guys, sat in the car at this position. Got push to pass with this car as well. it's going to be a reverse grid of disaster. At least I'll get a chance to start at the front. No, hello, no channel name. This car, the steering lock is so low. Could do with a bit of tightening up. Because it's front wheel drive, isn't it? So that explains it. All front wheel drive cars have something wrong with them. I mean, the fact they're front wheel drive is the start of the negativity. How many? I don't know. Probably too many. It's just because when I click stream straight away when I'm just jumping in, it just goes by the default title. Slowly getting faster. We're on what, 1 minute 43. Oh, come on. We've got to stay on the inside of the sausage. Assetto Corsa has better, in my opinion, has better physics than Iracing. Much more nuanced. Way more depth when the cars get around the limit. But, you know, I'm an Assetto Corsa fanboy, but yeah, I prefer AC by a mile to Iracing. The only real thing in Iracing I think is really good is the just the general online competition. The sound effects are pretty good as well. But physics and force feedback, I think AC is miles ahead of Iracing. Same R Factor 2 as well, absolutely miles ahead of Iracing. Especially when you play with the direct drive wheel, you sort of think, oh, it's even more noticeable. Hi Zero Fox. There is actually one aspect to the handling in iRacing I generally like. The cars tend to be quite nimble in terms of lift off, oversteer, and the back coming out when you first turn into a corner. I don't know if that's realistic or not, but it's quite satisfying how the cars will turn in really easily, as long as you're not on the brakes. But in general, not all the cars, but some of them have a nice sort of willingness to move around. Ah, I've done it again. Break from reality. This is the Audi TT Cup car. I'm slowly trying to learn how to drive it around this circuit. Really nice, the curbing through the wheel. Destroy my races and Ford car. Yeah, had a little bit of an accident there. It was a small accident. Small accident. Only hospitalised one person. Turn the traction control off. Thought it was off. I'm optimistic for Project Cars 2, yeah. Well, I know a couple of people that have access to it, and some of them are like, oh, it's really good. And some of them are like, oh. There's traction control off. That's more fun though, we'll have to give that a feel. Yeah, some of them are saying it's coming along really well, and others are like, oh, you know, it's not that much better than Project Cars 1, so we'll just see, I'll have to try it for ourselves. Yeah, this TT's a bit dull actually. Of Cars and Assetto Corsa, this is, you know, it's a bit plain. It's a bit like it's a bit of a wheelbarrow. And there goes my chance to ever be sponsored by Audi. Quote of the year: the Audi TT. It's a bit of a wheelbarrow. I don't like front wheel drive cars, so maybe that's just me. Negative spoiler and stiffer the back. Well, you can give me some setup tips because we're going to the race and I'm just running defaults. So let's see, what do I need to do? Someone give me some good tips for the setup. So I've never set this car up before. I have no idea for this circuit. Go for it. What tire pressure should we go for? Mr. Deep. Make it fat. Oh, yeah, that's good. That's a really good tip. Thanks. Thanks, Colonel Cocomel. Great tip. We'll certainly take that into consideration. Mr. Deep, you're running out of time. I'm expecting... Okay, here we go. -4 rear wing, no traction control. I don't even know where the... Oh, we can't go. Oh, you can go minus. Is this just going to turn into a drift machine? Yeah, thanks, BRT. Okay, these are great tips. Yes. I'm going to run it at 0. Okay, I'll put it in my... Okay, we'll see what happens. It's going to be a disaster. How much fuel do I need? Race time 30 minutes. 38 litres of fuel. Let's do 40. Let's see what happens. Put the tyre pressure. Why not? That's it. That's what we're going for. We'll just see. You know, I'm still miles off the pace anyway because I don't know driving this car around this track. So we'll just edge away at our lap time and see if we can keep the car on the circuit. Probably won't be able to, but we'll just go. We'll just chill out. Chilled out drive in the context of a race. Here we go. I've already caused a traffic jam here. I'll put ABS on there. I think we locked it up there. Well, it doesn't look like they're totally pulling away from us, so that's good. These must be people that haven't driven this car much as well. Will we need to pit? I don't think we will. Hopefully not, because I've not got anything set up for pitting. No pit stops. Okay, nice one. Christopher Patake in front of us. Just jump on the brakes and almost rear-ended him. He's going to go flying off the track if you rear-end someone in this car. Found that out on Zandvoort yesterday. Well, whoever's in first place is just rocketing off. They obviously know what they're doing. One minute 49.998 so far. That's our best lap, and we think we just improved it. 1 minute 40. There we go. You driving this car in SRS, Mr. Deep? It's the Red Bull Ring. Ben Hardy. Try and barge your way through the inside there. A little bit of a tap. It was a friendly nudge to let him know that we're there. Christopher Pettique. Slowed us down a little bit. It wasn't much use. Probably need to pass on a straight bit of track. Hi Paranormal, welcome to the stream. Oh, we've got someone driving a bit wide there. Second place. Oh, slow. Much Mecca Becca. This is a bit chilled out. We need a little cup holder in this car, maybe a little TV so we could watch some chat, some Sky or something, some football. Not sure what they're doing there. Javier Molander. Well, this is going to be interesting. We're going through the middle, why not? When in doubt, stick your car down the middle. It's like a trout swimming up a river. Oh, I forgot about push to pass. Activated. Good tip. Useful tips. We don't even need it. We're on fire. Sideways entry there. This isn't an app. This is just the defaults in AC. We did fresh install recently, so I've not really fiddled with it. Camber is that tilt, and toe is like forwards and backwards angle on the axis. You toe in and toe out. And I guess the objective is to balance the contact patch to get the optimum tyre pressures. Thanks for subscribing. Tyre temperatures, I mean. But toe will also affect how much the car automatically has a tendency to turn into corners, or how stable the car is, depending if you do the rear and front toe. That was a good explanation. Don't come to me for car setups. I hope these guys don't crash each other. I want to do some... it's nice driving close to people. Oh yeah, getting the sweet spot is... I mean, the problem I have with driving sims and setups is they're not... You know, they're not real, so and in terms of how people drive them as well. So the actual... Outside of the basic general setting up of a car to get the generals for a track, it seems when it comes to getting the optimal setups, it's all down to game. It's more like a gaming thing where you just have to put in tons and tons and tons of laps and then find the exploitable aspect of the physics that you can then exploit with the setup. So it's not really... I don't find that particularly interesting. I think getting a basic setup though, you know, is based off reality. But it's not, again, I'm not massively interested in that. I just always get other people to do it for me. "10 minutes in, my wheelbarrow's still got 4 wheels. Oh, car contact in front. What are they doing? Nibbling away at each other. Well, if anyone said that sim racing system isn't clean, this is pretty clean racing here. Pretty slow, but it's nice and clean. I shouldn't have been so aggressive on that previous attempt. We'll just put him off here. I'm not going to make a move. I just want to get him to defend it, and he might mess up his exit. Or not. Oh, don't Kunos me! Okay, I'm alright. Thought I was going to get a Kunos penalty there. Bit of a change of positions there. I can't get past. You shall not pass! This guy's lagging a bit, so he's sort of going forwards and backwards. It's as if he's on and off the accelerator. Oh, what was he doing? He just put his brakes completely on through it. That didn't make any sense. Maybe he lagged out or something. Oh, yeah. Thanks for the curves button tip again. I need reminding. I need a big flashing light on the dash. Why did he stop there? Not like I could have gone around him. Really weird. He's lucky I didn't knock him flying off the circuit. A little bit wide. Hi, Jellied. Touring car lines. Tyres, I think, are going a little bit. See, if these guys are struggling to get the speed through these tight corners, and they are quite tricky corners. This wheel makes it a lot easier. Hopefully we don't smash into the rear of his car this time and we'll actually get past him. They're slowing down so much for that corner, they can go wide into it, throw the car into it a bit. The sweet spot. Filthy guys in chat. might have something we can capitalise on here. Need a cup of tea. Oh, hang on. Are we going to end up rear-ending this guy again? There we go. I kind of got him to go in a bit deep. Just have to try and get a bit of a gap through these corners. Thanks, nice move. Oh, slow through there. I'm not a fan from the UK either. Just come over and vote anyway. Oh dear, it's getting a bit of a run on us. Oh, all he's going to do is mess up our chance to get second place here. Oh God. I mean, he's not faster than us, so all he did there was end up pushing us both further back. We probably should have blocked the inside line actually. I mean, he's got to make moves, so don't blame him. Do you ever push to pass? I pushed it before he did the run. I've used like 7 of them. I don't understand why he's not taking that corner a little bit tighter. I think if you line it up just right, you can get more speed through there. Yeah, I've actually started recording the review yesterday and some footage today, so I think it's worth it. Yeah, I think it's a really good wheel. If you've got the money to hand. It's an awesome bit of kit. Push to pass hack here. T80 is better. Momo Black Wheel's the best one. Oh, he's under pressure. wasn't very good. That was alright. Squeeze him a bit. Little sneaky bugger. Oh, God. I was a little bit aggressive there. I might have driven into him a touch there. Just a little bit. Got to be careful we don't lose another place. These cars are so slow that you have to be... So I know, if the thing is, when I get close to this guy in front, I can't carry the speed through those corners, and I know I'm like quarter of a second faster through these corners when I get it, but I can't, when I get close to him, I can't actually line it up. So I need to maybe use push to pass on the straight. I need to get past him on a different part of the track, really, so that then I can get a gap on the corners that I'm good at. I'm going to squeeze him. That'll do. Hopefully I can make this stick. Man, I don't know. I've not got the things on. If he does a dive bomb, I'll be so annoyed. There we go, I think he messed it up. Javier Morlanda. He's driving alright, actually. He's done some nice moves on this. He's not crashed us, and I crashed into him, so... This is like Euro Trucks in this car. Tyres are definitely lacking in grip now. Hi, the Aggies. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining us. See, now we've only got 2 minute 40. I've got 3 push to passes. I might be able to catch up with this guy if I can launch through these corners without butchering them too much. Joe Shimrahuga. I hope he's feeling the pressure a bit. We're catching him. This might be a last lap overtake. Surely you can see that we're getting larger in his rearview mirror. Oh, thank you. Thanks for donating, Rasmato. Really appreciate it. I love that gift. Oh, you overdid it. I need to get through there faster. Get my muscle getting larger. Thank you. The donation threw me off the track there. Finish my push to passes. I think we're going to have to settle with 3rd place here. This is on Sim Racing System, yeah, DJ Phil. And the sun's actually come out. Unbelievable. Oh dear. He's not the only one having trouble with his tyres. Oh, do we get one last lap? Because the leader might have gone past it. That might actually give me enough time to do it. Leader's on the final lap. We might get a chance to catch him. It might be a last corner overtake here. Let's push it. Oh no, that was it. The lead. Oh. Oh well. I'll have to accept the 3rd place. I mean, we could have got a 2nd if I'd started pushing sooner and used the push to pass a bit more effectively. But not bad. It's the first time driving this car. Sorry, hold up the wheel. Oh dear, it's a reverse grid, so we'll see what happens next. But that was okay. It was really nice, pretty close racing. I think it is a bit of a dull vehicle though. Like I say, it feels like a wheelbarrow full of bricks. But it does have like a satisfying aspect of trying to balance it on the limit and just keep it on that. My wrists are killing. I might need to turn the force feedback down a touch. Well, that setup seemed okay for us. I don't think we'll come in 1st place, but reverse grid here. I don't know if I'll be reviewing the new Fanatec wheel. Depends if they send it to me. I don't think I'll be buying it. I mean, if it's really good and it's a really competitive price, then yeah, maybe I will buy it to review, but... Let's see how this goes. Dive bomb up the inside here. Oh dear. Into the wall he goes. Whoops. You got to be careful on T1. I mean, in a 30-minute race, there's no point in overcommitting. Donate to me if I do what? I can't see what you said. If you want me to do something normal, but if it involves if I need to take my clothes off for a donation, it's not happening, I'm afraid. Yeah, maybe if I had a really nice body, I'd do that. But unfortunately, I haven't hit the gym enough. Beat Brunia. Oh, these guys are taking each other out. Traffic jam. I quite like this car skin. Probably worthwhile using push to pass here actually early on. I can't read your messages, guys. They're a bit long. You can't write the entirety of the Quran, as I say, whilst I'm trying to drive at 150 miles an hour and not crash people. At least keep it to a moderate poem. You could get an injury. I'm probably going to get RSI from playing this on rather high settings. But I didn't touch him. He kind of just moved out of the way there. But yeah, for the most part, actually, I've found with this wheel, it kind of, because it's in sync with the simulator with most cars you're driving it with, it's not really... accident behind us. It's not really too bad in terms of effort. It's only when you've got cars that are really shaky with the force feedback that you get these tight vibrations. When it comes to the actual general steering, you're using your upper body strength. And unless you're over driving, it's not too bad actually. The steering wheel does most of the work for you. I feel like we've got a reasonable grasp of this track now after 30 minutes of driving on it. The real trick is definitely finding that absolute margin for the tyre grip, so that you're balancing it on the limit and getting it. It's actually quite forgiving, but the moment you slide this car too much, that's it, time's all gone. So you do have to keep it on that, and you can feel it in the force feedback really clearly. Let's see if we can nail this corner. Oh, don't dive bomb me, you tit. It was a good overtake actually. He wasn't a tit. It was a good overtake. I probably should have defended on the inside. Nice job, Sebastian Brunier. I forgot he's the guy that was first last race. Oh, there goes me into the rear of him. Almost taking him out. He's someone that normally watches our stream actually, So I should say just nasty things about him. I should have blocked off the inside of that corner. Don't know why I didn't. I mean, you can't go around the outside, and then it would have totally. You would have had to back off completely. I mean, sure, it would have slowed me down relative to first place guy, but Sebastian's the real guy that we're racing against. This wheel is easily worth 3 times the price of a T300. But I mean, actually, this direct drive wheel is really an exception to that rule of diminishing returns, because it is genuinely 5 or 6 times better than any mass market wheel. How are they got through that really fast? Go on, drive into each other. Please take each other out. Please take each other out. Oh, he's just let him past. He was about as defensive as me. Yeah, I need an even better wheel to get me into higher position. Unfortunately, equipment won't buy skill. Thanks for following. Boneman48, thank you for clicking the follow button and joining Game of Muscle videos, Twitch and YouTube streaming. I think I could get on the throttle earlier. That's where I'm losing time. Gamer Cupido, please take him out, please take him out. I always rely on the other people to crash themselves. It's a totally valid overtake technique. It's like being the small fish in the sea. You hide under the rock whilst everyone else eats each other, and then you swim around and the big fish ignores you because you're too small to be worth eating. Yeah, I think it depends on the game though. That whole low force feedback advantage that you'd get as an Alien Sim Racer, because I think if you're doing longer length races with stronger force feedback and a good sim that actually gives you useful force feedback, it's a lot harder to accidentally lose control of the car, even if you've been knocked and stuff. So the stronger force feedback sort of acts as a security blanket in that sense. Thanks for following. So yeah, that's the thing. But obviously, if you're a super duper Alien Sim Racer, you're not really driving by feel. You would just be driving by the visuals, and you'd be doing like a really rote memorization type driving technique. I mean, it might as well not be a driving simulator in that case. But yeah, you certainly don't need a direct drive wheel for Alien Laps. I definitely think if you're not as skilled at driving, or an ultra pro gamer when it comes to driving. A direct drive wheel does make you more consistent. Probably not as much as high quality pedals do, but in general, I find it a lot easier myself driving with this wheel than driving with my TSPC Racer. Because you've got so much more information. Probably also depends on the type of sim race you are. Like if you drive from the visuals, then it probably won't make much difference. But if you're the type of person that I drive almost entirely from the force feedback feel, so for me it makes a huge difference. Dive bomber armor. Just defend the inside there. Yeah, this SW20 mate's catching slides is complete and utter doddle. Get a good gap between this guy so he can't push to past us. You should just join Sim Racing System. He's following right behind us. Followed us off the track. I don't have Dirt 4 to be able to play it. I bought it, but the Codemasters haven't given me an early access copy, and the PC version doesn't come out till the 9th in the UK, so unfortunately there's no way for me to play it. I don't know how many are watching on Twitch. Probably like 15 or so. Defend on the right here. This is my blind spot. No. Oh, come on, I'm defending that. You can't just barge your way through. I'm doing single moves here. Where's he gone? Is that him just backing off there? See, the wheel basically caught that for me. Oh, he spun out. Oh well. I don't think I did anything wrong there. I was on the inside. I put the car there. Okay, Dave Richardson, welcome to the stream as well. I definitely have to check it out. And hi, Game Tech UK, and everyone else who's joined that I didn't notice. They're both 30 minutes. It's time for me to try and beat my lap times now, I think. 1:39.6 is our best for this session. like how there's some time marks going in a straight line in that corner. Got our friend Christophe Petiki. Got to watch out because he's faster on that corner. And we're slow. There goes our time we had built up. AC needs railroad. I love the force feedback in AC. I think it's some of the best force feedback got. AC and R Factor 2 feel pretty much everything that's going on with the car, which is nice. Yeah, the penalty system's really bad in AC. It's like you cut the track on one corner and that's it, race over, because you've got a 14-month penalty in the Russian gulags. Your penalty for cutting this corner is to build half the Great Wall of China and then die of old age, and then you may get back in your car. I'm not sure when the update for Xbox is. I thought it was meant to be last weekend, but who knows. I quite like how they put that giant sausage on the outside of the corner, because it means that you can run wide, but it does completely destroy your lap time, and you know, it gives you something to aim for. My wrists are killing me here. Hi Morgux, welcome back. Grid, I actually really enjoyed Grid, but only with a gamepad. Grid has a really weird, it has that weird Codemasters controller physics where the cars, like, they've got like a springy sort of drift to them, and it's really quite satisfying with a gamepad. You try playing it with steering wheel, it'll drive you crazy. The older Dirt games had it as well, the Colin McRae Rally 3 and what have you, yeah, and Dirt. But it was really satisfying how it worked. It's just a shame it didn't work with the wheel too good. I'd like a Need for Speed game, but like a new one that's like the old ones. So new graphics and everything, and all the customization options, but then have it so it's set where you've got specific tracks rather than open world nonsense. Gotta watch out, this guy's getting closer to me. Need for Speed Shift. Graphically, that looked really nice though. I haven't tried any of the new GTE cars, so I'll have to give them a go. Well, yeah, I mean, I'd either like driving games where they're even more arcade. I mean, the last really good arcade driving game I played was Split Second. Well, I butchered that corner. Yeah, Split Second was the last properly solid, all-rounded driving game. But Trackmania Turbo as well, but that's a difference. That's more like a weird platformer type game than a pure driving game. Oh yeah, Rocket League. That's not driving, is it? That's like a sports game. I really like Rocket League as well. It's not quite close enough. Oh, Wipeout came out today, I think, on the PlayStation 4. So I think I might get a PlayStation 4 just to play through that. Hi to Tarbo Power, welcome to the stream. I'm alright, thanks. Hope you're doing well as well. We've managed to pull away from the guy that was behind us. Yeah, I've always really liked the Wipeout games, but I only ever really played the PlayStation 1 version. So I'd quite like to get the PlayStation 4 version just to play through it. My phone's not quite fast enough to emulate the PSX version. It's a really good version of the game though. It's not the PSP version, I mean. It's a really good PSP emulator for Android, but you need a pretty decent phone. My phone's a proper budget one. I will be back in VR soon. Probably after Dirt 4's been out for a while. I'm actually getting to it before then because I'll still have the rig set up, but I haven't bought it, no. I was tempted to, but then they didn't put it on the shop before other people managed to get it. I was going to buy it just to review, so I might actually sell my Vive and then buy the new LG headset they're working on, so I can review that. The thing is, Oculus gave me the Rift. Well, I had a Rift originally that I bought, and then Oculus bought me one, so I don't really need the two VR headsets. So yeah, so I might sell the Vive and I'll be able to review whatever next Steam VR headset comes out, and I think there'll be a few of them coming out later this year. Maybe some announced at E3. They won't be from HTC though, but it'll be different companies. Two minutes 11 left. The wheelbarrow race of death. No, not really. I mean, I've used quite a few rifts actually at different events and things, and they all seem pretty similar. I think there's occasionally the case that some rifts had issues with the red thing and lens issues, but the ones I've all tried, the one I've got seems generally alright. They seem pretty similar. Yeah, brightness seems to vary, I think, on some of them, but I haven't particularly noticed anything. That's what I've read, though. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if the Rift gets down to sort of £300 in a year or so. Facebook are really aggressive in getting. They want the hardware out there so that so people buy the software. It's about getting the market there. It's tried over 5 and I've not tried one. Where's the car behind us? I need to not dawdle too much. It's starting to go again. You have to watch out for that. Sort of like 20 minutes after about the 23rd or so minute, the tyres seem to be a bit naffed. Oh, is that it? It says final lap, but I don't know if the leader... Oh, no, I think we're just... Oh, that was it, I think. Race over. Well, there we go. We came second. I think we came third in the first race. Second in the second one. Not bad. It was a bit wheelbarrow race of champions. Thanks for following on YouTube. But with that, I'm gonna have to go and cook some dinner. I'm gonna get in the kitchen and get my chef's hat on. So I'm gonna thank everyone for turning up and watching. We'll definitely make sure you subscribe to Sim Racing System, because we will be on tomorrow night for the Game of Muscle Sim Racing System race, which happens at... Let's double check. Got a weird bug in AC. Oh, there we go. I think it's at 7 PM GMT. So make sure you're ready for that tomorrow, and you'll be able to join in with us if you just go onto it. And then you don't have to be worried about being pro or anything, because it puts you in splits based off skill. It's open to everyone, and it's also with the Lotus 311, which is a really good sort of balanced car. You know, you don't have to be amazing with it. It communicates stuff. It's fast, but it's easy to handle. So just a really good all-round car. I'm going to host someone on Twitch. Oh no, I'm not, because it's not working. But yeah, thanks everyone for watching. I will see you guys next time we stream. Until then, goodbye.